honey, I am not scared of anything except roaches. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Seen this video trend and I have been dying to make it. Obviously, if you know me, maybe you don't. Hi, welcome. I love to spill tea, and obviously I'm notorious for spilling people's tea versus my own, and this is a video where I finally get to spill my own tea. This isn't the first time I've done this though. I have spilled my own tea in a video before. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out. But this time I am spilling my tea that is YouTube related by answering some questions that a lot of YouTubers love to avoid. So I asked you guys on my Instagram, alright, what are some questions you want to ask me about YouTube? Some questions that you know YouTubers might be a little bit too scared to actually answer. So that being said, if you guys do want to see more videos like this, give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment on a question that you may have that I might not get to in this video. And of course, follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter so you can be in my videos just like this one. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more. But enough about that. I'm ready to spill my own tea. It's about to get real hot in here, sis. We about to be all shook. Anyways, let's do this. I figured it would be easier to divide the questions by sections, so I'm going to be doing drama, fans, personal life, money, and how to start. Have you ever had beef with other YouTubers? I guess if you consider it beef. I will never forget, I was at a YouTube convention. I think I was like 15 years old. I wasn't like a special guest or a creator at this convention, but I snuck into the party for creators, and I got kicked out because security found out I snuck in because Rebecca Black ratted my friends and I out. I don't know her. I've never met her, but it's like, sis, really? Why we gotta be petty like that? We could have all had a good time and party. Do you hate any YouTubers? Hate is a very strong word, and I don't think I hate any YouTubers. Do I dislike some? Yes. Maybe I dislike their content because it's not my type, or maybe I dislike them as people. The Paul brothers, I think what they've done should have gotten them canceled forever ago. That is so disrespectful. There are some people whose content I just personally don't understand. Emma Chamberlain is like maybe one of them, but that doesn't mean I hate her. Have you ever been really excited to meet a YouTuber yet they turned out to be a jerk? Yes and no. I met this YouTuber not because I liked them, but because one of my friends really liked them, and my friend wanted me to get an autograph and a picture for them. I went up to this dude. I can't even tell you who it was. I just know he's a big YouTuber, and if I'm not mistaken, his name was Jack Douglas, is that? Either way, I went up to him and he was a complete D-bag, like so freaking rude. I just went up to him like, hey, my friend is such a big fan. Can I get a picture? And he just blew me off. He was like, yeah, not right now. And then just like walked away. And I was like, I don't even like you, bro. That was not cute. Have you ever wanted to call a YouTuber out but didn't because you didn't want to start drama? Of course. I feel like YouTube drama is so annoying, and it's like half the time I feel like it's a publicity stunt, so half the time I will not get involved. Have I called out creators on Twitter over a dumb tweet? Of course. Delete that. That's stupid and wrong. No shame in that. Why are some YouTubers not willing to help new creators out? I don't think it's anything personal. For some it can be. Me personally, I'll collab with someone if I see potential and I like their content and I think our content meshes well. But for the most part, I think the number one reason is people always think people are clout chasing. And for the most part, so many creators are. Has another YouTuber ever tried to hit on you? Oh, honey. Multiple freaking times. Dudes, obviously, hit me up to do a collab when in reality they were just trying to get at me. The amount of times I have been in Los Angeles and these YouTuber guys have reached out to me to do a collab, then end up having it turn into some hangout is ridiculous. Have I even made the collabs? No. Did I actually go hang out with them? No. It's like, don't hit on me through my career. What is your least favorite thing about being a YouTuber? Probably how undermined YouTubers get. Like, people think,
oh, it's so easy to just talk to a camera and upload it on the internet.
No, being a YouTuber is literally like a job. This is my full-time job. Obviously, it started off as like a hobby for me, and now it turned into an actual job. It is actual hard work. Like, I film my own videos, I edit my own videos, I edit my own thumbnails, I do everything on my own. Like, all my equipment costs so much money. This is a job and an investment. It's not just some stroll through the park that people think it is. Have you faked any of your videos? I don't. Oh, actually, I remember this one time I was text pranking my friend Karina, and she started sending some ridiculous text that I knew that she knew I was like text pranking her. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever because she didn't admit it and she didn't be like, sis, I know what you're doing. She just played along with it until I was like, you know I'm pranking you, right? She's like, of course. Do you purposely skip comments? No, not at all. I think what's really hard for people to understand is there is only one me while there are hundreds and thousands of you. It is close to physically impossible to respond to every single comment I ever get. I try to respond and be as interactive as much as I can because I know what it's like to be a fan of someone, and I love being able to interact with someone that I enjoy watching and I support. And I don't think any creator does that purposely either. It's just a lot, y'all. Have you ever clickbaited your fans in any way, shape, or form? I mean, in some of my videos, I'll do like the parentheses and it's like so gross or so dirty or blah, blah, blah. And if I read that, I'm gonna wanna click it. So if that's clickbait, then so be it. Have you ever had a really bad experience with a fan? I do remember I met one person and it was a guy. It got kind of weird because they approached me as a viewer, but then started getting really like flirty and touchy, and I felt very uncomfortable. And so that went from 0 to 100 real quickly. But for the most part, that was just like one little hiccup. Have you ever hated a fan? Not at all. I mean, do I get annoyed with some comments? Yes, but I don't think I've ever been annoyed by one person in specific or hated one person in specific. Like, I've seen comments of people pointing out like my lipstick or the shape of my eyebrows or how my hair is this or my hair is that, and it's like, shut up. I'm content with how I am. I just think it's like dumb stuff like that. It's like, sis, who are you to be telling me that? Do you ever get annoyed when fans come up to you? Never. I love when people come up to me. That is so cool. It is amazing meeting people in real life because I'm just a face on your screen right now. I have gotten messages from fans that's like, oh my God, I saw you here, but I was too scared to come up to you and say hi. And that kind of bothers me more because it's like stalkery in a weird way where it's like, I saw you, but I didn't say hi. Please say hi instead. I will 110% always want to meet you. Something you think about your fan base that you think your fan base would be disappointed about. The only thing I can come up with is it kind of bothers me or kind of hurts me when people say upload more. Only because, like I said, I am a one-person team right here, y'all. Is YouTube a stable career option? Not in the slightest bit. I know a lot of people like to wonder, oh my God, why do all these creators end up singing or acting or coming out with a makeup line? That is because YouTube isn't stable, and YouTube for the most part is a stepping stone for these people, and that's how they get their platform, and then they go off to become a singer. YouTube is not stable in the slightest bit because one month you can make this amount of money and the next month you make like half of that. There's no steady income. There's no guaranteed set amount every single month. And guys, YouTube is a website. Whenever YouTube creators want to, they can shut this whole thing down. What do you plan for your future? I have my bachelor's and I studied, it's a mouthful, I studied mass communications with a focus in public relations and a minor in communication. So if YouTube doesn't work out for me, I always have my public relations and my mass communications to fall back onto. I could do anything in the entertainment industry if I really, really wanted to continue being in it. Is it hard to maintain a personal life like social and dating? Yes and no. And I only say that because I feel like some people will find out I'm a YouTuber and then be like, oh my gosh, and suddenly want to be all over me. And it's like, okay, so do you really want to be my friend for me, or do you want to be my friend for like my clout and what I have and my resources or whatever? So that's a little bit iffy. There are some points where I have to flat out be like, I can't go out. I have to film, I have to edit, I need to post a video tomorrow, which like it could suck, but honestly, like this is what I love. I love doing this. This is my job and it's a job that I love. So there's gonna be another party. That's fine with me. If you were in a relationship, would you tell us? Yes and no. I wouldn't tell you from the beginning, like from the get-go, because I'm not gonna jinx it and who knows how long that relationship lasts. But I will come clean over having a boyfriend if it's something steady or something that's been going on for a while and actually has future and a potential. Do you think it would be hard going through a breakup on the internet? 110% yes. David Dobrik and like Liza Koshy. It's not their breakup. Now it's like the internet's breakup. And then everyone starts picking sides where it's like,
oh, well, I think they were wrong in this.
It doesn't matter because the relationship is two people, not two people and their whole like fan base. So that's what's kind of scary. Why don't YouTubers let people know some of their private information? Because some people are major creeps. I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit here and like tweet my address or something. People are gonna come to my house. Like, that is the number one thing that so many YouTubers complain about, like the whole vlog squad having people go to their houses. Y'all, do you want your private information like that on the internet? Absolutely not. Also, who knows if someone is a stalker, killer, murder maniac? Come on, y'all. Why don't YouTubers follow fans back? Every YouTuber is different. Everyone has a different reason or a different excuse. My reason is I do follow fans back, but I'm not following like 12,000 people. And it's because I have my content that I want to see. I don't follow like half of my friends or my family on Instagram, y'all, just because I don't care about their content or they don't post content for me to care about. So I follow like my favorite like celebrities on it, for example. Are you always as nice and full of life as you are on camera? I think I am. And for the few of you that have met me, please let us know in the comments if I am who I am on camera as as I am off camera. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Do you ever film a video even when you're not in the best mood and aren't doing great? I have tried and it never works out. The few times that I have done it, I have had to refilm those videos just because you could tell I was really not in the mood. Do you watch your videos? Yes, I do. It really depends the video. I especially like to watch like my vlogs over again because that's my own like little video of memories. When you originally start YouTube and are planning on making a living off of it, are you able to do what you like, or do you have to go with trends before you can do what you love? I always say when you start a YouTube channel, you might want to start with trends, but do not fake who you are and do not pretend to be someone you aren't. Getting your start on YouTube is so difficult. That's always the toughest step. Maybe do an 80-20 ratio, which is do like 80% of videos that you like to make and maybe 20% are like big trends. So for the most part, you do kind of have to get a little bit to the trendy zone just to kind of build a platform, but just don't change who you are. What do you edit your videos on and what do you use to film? I use a Canon Rebel T5i to film and I edit on Final Cut Pro X. In my description box, I have a list of all the filming equipment I use, so feel free to check that out. No, you don't need all of that equipment. I'd say for the most part, what you do need is obviously a camera. You can film with natural lighting. I used to film with natural lighting. I love my ring light so much. If you can get a ring light, definitely get a ring light. How long does it take to edit a video? It depends on the video. I can take anywhere from like 4 to 5 hours editing if I'm really in the zone to maybe even 2 freaking days editing. Do you wear PJs on when filming but have a top on? 110%. I deserve to be comfy. I'm in the comfort of my own bedroom. Yep, we got PJs on. What was the real reason you started to do YouTube? So when I was about 14 or 15, there was a channel called O2L. I thought they were so freaking cool and I was like, I want to be cool. So I started making YouTube videos literally just to be cool. I'm still not that cool, but here I am. How does the money situation work with YouTube? You do not make money off of YouTube by how many subscribers you have. You make money off of ads. How much do you make? There is never a guaranteed price of how much I make. Every single month is different, and with YouTube you only get paid once a month. I can make anywhere from like maybe 6,000 to like 2,000. There's no guaranteed price. Do you pick where the ad goes in the video? Yes, I do. But just because I pick where I want an ad doesn't mean there will be an ad. With brand deals, do they ask you or do you ask them? It's a mix of both. If there's a brand you really want to work with, you can always reach out to them. When YouTubers get sponsored, do they have to follow a script to advertise a product? Yes and no. There usually isn't a script that you have to say word by word. It's more like talking points and key stuff you have to mention. It's actually better for you to state them in your own words, obviously. Have you ever turned down a sponsor for a video? Yes, I think I've turned down more sponsors than I've said yes to. And it's for so many freaking reasons, whether it's they weren't offering enough, they were asking for too much, I don't like their product, I don't support their product, I wouldn't use their product. I am not gonna say yes to every sponsor because then I'm compromising who I am as a person. Have you ever had a brand deal go wrong? There's a few companies that I've worked with that were a lot more difficult to work with than they should have. Nothing that has ever been horrible, but a few things that could have been cleaner. Have you ever done a brand deal where you didn't like the product? No, and I never will because I'm not gonna sacrifice like my beliefs and my morals and my standards just for some money. Every brand deal I have done, it's because I was genuinely interested in the product or I genuinely like related to it or generally used it. Have you ever bought your views or subscribers? No, I don't even know how to, first of all. How does YouTube pay you? I get my YouTube money through direct deposit. I think some people can get paper checks if they really wanted to, but I'm not trying to kill the environment some more, so I get direct deposit and I get paid, like I said, at the end of the month, and it just directly deposits into my bank account. And I guess it's not really YouTube, it's more Google because Google owns YouTube, so technically Google is the one paying you, and that's your AdSense. What's the most amount of money you have made off of one video? I think the most I ever made off of video was 2,000, and I think it was a Taylor Swift text prank, if I'm not mistaken. Do you do it for the money? Yes and no, and I feel like people who flat out say no are lying to you. The fact that there's money, it's also a little bit of an incentive for me to upload more and post more. Yes, I do it because I love it, but yes, I also do it because it's a source of income. Who doesn't love money and who doesn't need money, guys? Is there a contract for YouTube? Nope. The only time there are contracts are when you sign with like an MCN, which might be like Awesomeness TV, or like I was signed with like Studio 71. I have a contract with my manager. I feel like stuff outside of YouTube has contracts. Like brand deals have a lot of contracts, but not YouTube itself. Do you ever feel guilty for making a bunch of money from making YouTube videos while other people are working their butts off and not nearly making the same amount? This is the most belittling and ridiculous question ever, and the reason I say that is because anyone can make YouTube videos. Anyone could bust their butt and start earning money through YouTube, and that is exactly what I did. And arguably, do I make a living? No, your sis is still struggling. And just because I busted my butt and I'm earning more than other people that are busting their their butt doesn't mean I should be earning less. We're both busting our butts. Thank you. I just feel like I have spilled my whole life on the internet, but you know what? That is totally fine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. Shout of the week goes to Amina on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you guys do want to be shout of the week, just follow me on my Instagram. Hopefully this answers some questions that you had no idea about YouTube and that you were always wondering. If you have any more questions that I didn't answer, feel free to comment down. Let me know if you want to see a part 2, or maybe you want to see another topic. I don't know. You tell me, sis. If you guys do want to see more, I have a bunch more on my channel that you can binge. But all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.